When the stepmother saw her stepson fall off the tower, she jumped down without the slightest hesitation. Fortunately, the guards grabbed her feet in time and rushed to the bottom of the tower in a frantic hurry. Seeing Boji lying unconscious on the ground, the queen was overwhelmed with anxiety. She summoned all her strength to activate her transformation magic and unleashed her most powerful healing spell to treat him, not stopping until Boji regained full consciousness. Her hand, held high in the air, finally rested gently on his cheek. Having exhausted herself to save Boji, she fainted from fatigue. This stepmother, who seemed harsh to Boji, actually loved him deeply as her own son. When Boji got injured in a duel with her biological son, she secretly went to heal him at night. The reason she refused to let Boji become king was simply that she did not want the deaf and mute boy to endure more harm. She had been protecting Boji silently all along, yet their first encounter was far from smooth. When the queen first entered the palace, she tried to greet Boji to build a good relationship with him, but he walked away straight without saying a word. When he was playing with a ball, she went to strike up a conversation, yet he ignored her and sat by the window in a daze. She even brought him snacks and approached him, but still failed to win his heart. It was not until one day, when Boji was watching ants in the garden, that an injured snake slithered out and bit him. The queen, who was following behind, heard the noise, rushed forward and kicked the snake away. However, Boji cried even harder as he looked at the injured snake. The queen then used her magic to heal the snake, and it was from that moment that Boji began to accept her. Their bond grew closer and closer, and Boji even took the initiative to play with her. But after the queen gave birth to the second prince, Boji's happy days were gradually taken over by his newborn younger brother. Perhaps because she had her own biological son, her care for Boji diminished day by day, and she even spoke harshly to him on occasion, which filled her with guilt afterward. Maybe letting Boji go on a journey was not a bad thing after all. The queen arranged for the sword saint and a guard to accompany him to her hometown, and the three of them soon set off on their trip. Boji was extremely happy along the way. He watched lobsters in the water with curiosity, admired the stunning sunset from the mountaintop, quietly enjoyed a puppet show at the market, and feasted on delicious food. Of course, the journey was filled with many dangers. He sometimes encountered passing man-eating gorillas, accidentally fell into hunters' traps, and even faced hidden flying darts. Despite the countless thrills and dangers, Boji was utterly joyful. Yet when they reached the gate of hell, the sword saint pushed Boji down without warning.